Hello, guys. How are you doing? Welcome back to my channel, Mukami Digital News. If you've not subscribed, please, you know what to do. Well, this is a travel vlog, and it shows my journey from the United Kingdom to Kenya. And this journey was particularly important, and I'll tell you towards the end of the video why it was important. So just stay tuned. So in the morning, I woke up, prepared, and I headed to Heathrow Airport. Heathrow is the world's busiest international airport. It's the hub of the civil aviation world. Over 67 million passengers travel through the airport every year on services offered by 90 airlines traveling to over 180 destinations in 90 countries. Actually, I had someone tell me like in every few seconds, there is a plane or there's a flight that just lands at Heathrow and flies away. So I don't know how true that is. So those of you who've traveled through Heathrow Airport, you can let me know how it is. So I packed my bags, very curious, very anxious on this flight, but I was happy because I knew my end result of who this important person I was going to meet, and it was great. So I went through the check-in section, I checked in my bags, I checked in myself, and then see how busy the international airport is, and it's humongous. Oh my god, it's huge, 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 huge. Never seen anything like this before. Very busy, and people are on the go, and people from different destinations. This is where they travel. This is where they make their transit from. So yeah, so here is me dressed dapper and going to board my flight. So as I mentioned, I checked in my bags. So now I'm going towards the check-ins for the departures. I was quite anxious. I must confess, I was very anxious. As much as you see me, looking all happy here, I was quite anxious of this whole journey because of the thing or of the goal that I was going to do back to my country in Kenya. So yeah, so next we were was heading to the security watch. This is where you get screened, your hand luggage gets screened, and if you have any kind of liquid, lotion, lipsticks, any kind of makeup, oh my god, I can tell you, if you're traveling, you need to just remember, just read information prior to your travel, because there's just so much that can go wrong in just that one moment. So if some airlines don't allow you to travel in some with some things. So here we were. I went down. This is a down. It is a train that takes you to the destination of where you're going to um you know, get your flight. And here we were so cramped up. I'm telling you. And then we are standing. There's no chairs. And then it was moving so fast. The train was moving so fast. And you can see this is the underground. And one thing I'm very happy about the UK is how developed the infrastructure in that country is. Oh my God, it's humongous. It's amazing. I just really envy that place, because for you, the government has made it easier for travel, for anyone who'd want to travel. It's easily accessible even to those people who are disabled, to those people who cannot see, to normal people. That is what I love about the infrastructure in the UK. So this is the underground train taking us to where I'm going to board my flight. It was amazing. You can see all this. This is my first journey traveling back to my country from the UK. And as much as I was anxious, I was also very excited, because hey, look at what I'm looking at. Also look at what I'm going to find Ukombele. So yeah, so after that, I boarded this escalator, and this escalator takes these passengers to the terminal where they are going to board. So this is me just having fun with my videos. This is Heathrow Airport, and as I have just mentioned, this is one of the busiest airports in the world. every plane, every second, you know. And then, well, I was in the waiting for my flight. Look what I found out. My friend here, you can't believe this is a cleaning service. It's remote controlled. A lot of people got fascinated by it. Look how it's working. So it goes all around the aisle. It goes cleaning. Um, Quite exciting, I must say. Yeah. So there, just few minutes to boarding my flight, and all I could do is just hey 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 hey. Just become excited. I was just so excited. There are so many people who are traveling on the plane that I was going or that was coming over to Kenya. So a British Airways plane. So here is me boarding. So when you board, you have to have your hand luggage, you have to have your own passport, you have to have your boarding pass, ticket. You cannot board an aeroplane without those items. So if you're a first time travel, make sure that you have all those requirements with you, your passport, which is very important, your boarding pass, which is very important. Sometimes they may ask your itinerary or your tickets, just very important things that every flight traveler must show to the airline crew for them to allow you go or get into the plane. So yeah, here's me. Oh my god, I'm leaving the United Kingdom. Hey, here I have boarded the plane. See how I'm quite happy. So that's London Heathrow to Nairobi, and the flight is or was about 8 hours. You can see now if the plane is taking some time to fill up. Actually, it is the plane didn't have a lot of passengers. It's like just few people were traveling. As you can see, the empty seats, but still people were continuing to fill up the seats. Like my neighbor here, is just one. Just this is a story for another day. I had my neighbor here, and she had another friend who was coming alongside. She was to fly in this flight, but she got late, so aliachwa. Oh my god! For you to anyway, the story for another day. The food inside the plane, I don't know how to say, but it was yummy, but in small quantities. Looks beautiful. You can see that's rice, and chicken with some peas. Yeah, that one, I didn't eat that. But this, I'm telling you something. The caramel was so sweet. So yeah, here I am playing just with the map. You can see I was supposed to land. No, not land, but this is a time that it was showing in Nairobi. So I was thinking, oh my god, 8 hours on a plane. It's huge. 8 hours. It's quite long. So I was just taking my time, just playing with maps here, just thinking of when am I going to land. Oh my god, 8 hours is quite a long time. I tried even watching some movies in the plane, but I couldn't. I don't like the movies in the plane, so no. I tried even listening to music, but no. So the best thing for me is that I just love to playing with the maps, trying to find out where the plane is, where we are at what specific time. I think that is what really makes me excited in traveling. The maps, how it shows how the aeroplane is, where the aeroplane is, how long your destination is left, how many hours are left before you go towards your destination. And yeah, look, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, I like it. I like it. If you are a frequent traveler, you'll know that also travel is not a joke. 8 hours is not a joke. So I took time, nikalala kidogo. I think I slept for like 1 hour. You really can't sleep. I slept for 1 hour. I kept on waking up. It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable sleeping on the plane. Then I want to show you something. I kept on going to the toilet. So these are for those who don't know, this is an aeroplane toilet. This is how it looks, very small. For those who have traveled using an aeroplane, you know how small the toilet is, right? Hata ni place hata huwezi stretch, you cannot stretch yourself, but anyway it serves the purpose because here so we are using it hata kwa ndege. So this is an aeroplane toilet. It has no, you can see it has a sink where you can clean after yourself. Shows you should not smoke inside it. It's quite for safety. When you're locked, shows red. When it's free, shows green. It's just like a small room. Oh my god, it's I don't know. For those who've travel, please, you can share your experiences on the kind of toilets that the aeroplanes have, because I don't know. I've just used the British air flight, and this is how it is. Then they have a child changing room there. If you want to change your child, then you can place him or her on that seat and then take it back. Very good improvisation. Yeah, after you finish doing your business, you need to flush. Yeah, then the plane went on well for those so many hours, and finally, I'm in Kenya. I'm in Kenya. Oh my god! So these are passengers getting off the plane to go to a different destinations. I was just so happy that the journey had come to an end. And remember, this the issue about the airport, about people, about the customs and the KRA. I must mention that my exit, my was quite such a free, was quite free of mess. I mean, we were not subject. My group was not subjected to checks at the customs. Just that we took our bags and then we headed out. But anyway, the government needs to really work on how they are treating passengers using the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. It's not cool at all. We are losing so much and we must not do that. So after that, I took an Uber to my destination. And guess what? To go to see one of my favorite persons, who is my daughter, Esther Manka. And I can tell you, this is story for another day. Thank you so much. Continue subscribing to my channel.